Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John. I have a new album review by Abbath. The name of the album is called Reaver, released on March 25th, 2022. So in this video, I'll give a little background on the album, the band. I'll talk about the songs, give my final thoughts, and I'll give a score at the end. So Abbath is a band started by the vocalist and guitarist of the band Immortal. So he goes by the name Abbath Doom Occulta. So he left the band Immortal in 2015 and started his own band called Abbath. So this is his third album, or their third album, with the new band. Abbath is a Norwegian black metal band, and just like his previous band Immortal. Now black metal is a genre I don't really know that much about it. I kind of just started to kind of like delve into it a little this year. But I am at the point where I can tell if like an album is like good or not really that good. And for me, I thought it was kind of boring. I usually don't do negative reviews. So in this video, I'll talk about some of the things that I did like. You know, there were some songs that were kind of okay. But I'll just talk about the things that I liked and disliked. So to start with the album cover, I don't know, kind of looked cheesy to me. I don't know, kind of like it looked like he's kind of trying to be like a Marvel comic supervillain. And I know if you look at it closer, it's kind of like the those like demon horns are kind of like semi-transparent. So I guess it's kind of like some trying to like convert into something, but I don't know. I wasn't really sure what he was going for in the image. So that's for starters. The album is like 39 minutes long, has 9 songs. There's a Metallica cover. I'll talk about that when I get to it. And let's get into the song. So the album starts with Acid Haze. It has an intro, kind of slowly builds with like a typical black metal sound, some fast rhythms, a dark tone. Starts with some like these like demonic voices going into some like blast beats. The black metal vocals come in, then the guitars come in. The guitars are kind of like low in the mix. I guess I usually like to hear the guitars like very well and very crisply, but that's like what my preference is when I listen to metal. Next is a scarred core. This one starts with some like blast beats and some black metal vocals. The riffs are a little better on this one. It does have kind of a nice beat and a fast pace. Followed by one of the singles called Dream Cull. And that's a pretty cool like Spanish guitar in the opening. Has a short classical acoustic intro. Kind of sets up the song very well. After the intro, I guess the rest of the song is kind of okay. Has some of that cool like tremolo picking, and then you do hear the bass guitar. You know, kind of low in the mix, but you do hear it in the verse. This one I guess is a little more memorable. Then there is a Myrmidon. This one has some guitar chords in the intro, some tremolo picking. They kind of slowed down with this one. I think the riff is like not that bad. It has a breakdown where it does like these really fast-paced vocals, which I did kind of think was kind of cheesy, but that goes into the next song, the deep Unbound. It has a slow building intro with some like undecipherable lyrics like in the first verse. The song has some like tempo changes and heavy riffs, and this one, I don't know, okay, I guess. Then there's a Septentrion, typical black metal song with the heavy guitars and the dark black metal vocals. So the pace kind of changes as it progresses, and it kind of gets a little faster and slower at times. It does have that overall like evil tone to it. And then comes that cover song I was talking about, Trapped Under Ice by Metallica. I just didn't like this one at all. I don't think it was a good song choice for a black metal cover. You know, I understand the whole like cold winter atmosphere of the song, but I guess it just didn't work for me. Then the Book of Breath. This one's not too bad. It kind of reminded me of that like black and roll style, similar to that Midnight album I reviewed recently. They also have like this creepy breakdown in the song with like clean guitars playing arpeggios, and then the final song with the title track called Reaver. This one has a very like lo-fi sound, kind of continues with that black and roll sound a little bit. The vocals are kind of semi-discernible on the song. You know, they have some like low screams in the background, some like you know, backing vocals, and it is a heavy and dark song. Again, not that bad, maybe one of the better ones on the album. So in conclusion, like I said, not a great album. The production was very fuzzy, and I know like black metal is supposed to be kind of like that way, but I guess I've heard like better albums in my limited experience with this subgenre. You know, I do get that Abbath is one of the forefathers of this genre, and I'm sure like those old Immortal albums are probably a lot better than this. So anyway, my score is 6.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Up next, another black metal album, which I did like a lot better than this one, is by the band Cavain. He's a one-man, black metal band. And then I got some more anniversary reviews for more like hard rock. Scorpions Blackout celebrating 40 years. Def Leppard's Adrenalize celebrating 30 years. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos I have here. I'll link them there, and see you in the next one.